Hello sunshine, welcome back to my channel and the garden on the corner. We had hail yesterday again. The garden got beat up, but it looks fairly good today, so we're gonna check it out. I didn't get a picture of the damage really. I was a little too heartbroken over the whole deal, but I think the garden's going to be just fine. It was a little hail, it didn't last very long, so with all of this crazy rain we have in Nebraska this year and all the flooding, it's just been something else, and I think it's been that way across the country. So my thoughts and prayers go out to all the other gardeners and homesteaders out there struggling this year with getting things going. So let's just take a look to see how things are going. Alright. My latest tomatoes, they're doing fine. So as you can see, there's the hail damage. Everything is standing back up today though, so that's kind of a good sign. But you can kind of see where the hail just kind of beat things up. The tomatoes don't seem to be too affected. The lettuce got pretty beat up. The sunflower. But as you can tell, everything still doesn't look too bad really. It looked a lot worse yesterday, so I did a little thing here. I should not have planted my beans and my peas together. So I'm training the beans up now, and I'm going to train the peas up these. And we'll see if that does what it needs to do. I'm starting to get some, oops. Oh, let's see, some blooms right there. Kind of pretty, huh? My cucumbers got it the worst. So they look pretty rough, say. See the hail damage on this side a lot. So that's pretty bad. But they're standing up today. They have a will, so I think they will survive. You can see we haven't hardly had any insects, but the hail has been rude. Once again, that's all hail damage. So, kind of sad deal there. The watermelons. That one really got beat up. I mean, it could have been worse. I think the worst was my purple sunflowers, but even they're standing up today. I'll take you there in a minute. What's been really cool is this bush has bloomed a lot longer this year, and I'm getting some pollinators. Like, almost stuck my hand on a honeybee earlier. I was like, sorry dude. Oh, I gotta show you this too. So I had this tomato that just had the will to live, so I planted him in my yard. My husband mowed him off, and he's growing back again. It's just crazy to me. Oh, let's see. This got some damage, but it's still doing fine. And yes, I still need to do some weeding. I started tonight, and then and these are carrots, right? And then I figured out, why do these carrots look so different? And I'm like thinning it out a little bit, and I'm like, oh, it's a dill. No wonder. Smells really good. I didn't even think my dill came up. I was wrong. These peppers are on round 2 of the hail. Doesn't seem like this side got it as bad. There's a little bit there, but It's not horrible. My poor corn had a storm the other day, just laid it down. Let's stand it back up. I tell you, it's been a rough garden year, you guys. So as you can see, these poor little sunflowers right here, they got pretty beat up. But they're standing up and they weren't yesterday, so that's a good sign. The pumpkins. And Friday we're gonna get a bunch of yard work done in the morning, hopefully, before I have to go to training one last time until November. It's really hard when you do all of the work and then Mother Nature has other ideas. But what can you really do? You gotta deal with it. You gotta roll with the punches, you know, and you know that life always wants to live, and so you find peace in that. And I was telling my husband, you know, like, no matter what, this year is the first year we've done a bigger garden, and I have learned many things, and I want to plan things differently next year. And every year gets better. It gets better. My knowledge base grows. My plans change. I add more. I feel more confident. And this community on YouTube is actually what's inspired me to live life. I went through a pretty dark period for a long time, not living life like I should be, and this is better. So, until next time, sunshines.